Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse, for episode 9, the season finale of Scrubs season 10. Last episode, we had the shocking revelation that Dr. Cox has an autoimmune disease. Came in with renal failure after all the testing came back, and it all started off with this whole veil of trying to protect and shield JD from being responsible for his care, so that if anything didn't go well, he wouldn't carry that burden around. But because of their relationship, because of everything that he means to him, he's going to take that on either way. I love the way that in this episode and in this season, really, Dr. Cox has, with age, become a little more vulnerable. Definitely still rough around the edges, for sure. He's still got that charm that he's always had, but these little moments where he's able to be vulnerable and real it feels so earned. It feels so, because of everything we've had up until this point, the 20 years in between, or whatever it was, between the end of, where the story left off to where we picked up here. So much has happened with these characters, and seeing that recollection and that reflection upon everything in the past. The way he talked to Elliot, how he was like, hey, I know I was harsh on you, and she was like appreciative of it. It was like, yeah, but I'm pretty sure I probably went too far a couple times. It would have been the greatest mistake of my life if I made you leave medicine because of the way I was treating you. It's good to be firm. It's good to hold people accountable. It's good to push people, but there was a concern that maybe sometimes he went a little too far. At least that's how he feels reflecting back upon it. And now, even so, he's always known JD's been a phenomenal doctor, but he's always been protecting him along the way. That's kind of the way a lot of his posturing is leading towards most of the time. So, I like that we're breaking down that barrier down, and I'm excited to see where we go from this point forward. And I'm pretty sure I talked about this already, but I'm hopeful that we're not going to be doing anything terrible to Dr. Cox, at least not soon. I think he's going to be I don't know if he's going to be a series regular next season, but he's definitely scheduled for more episodes next season. So that at least gives me some hope. I feel like this is going to be a long-term storyline. I know I saw a lot of people, they better not pull a Ben on us right now. Oh, I think we were all kind of feeling it last episode, but I think we could be a little hopeful. I think this is going to be a journey of a storyline moving forward, which I'm excited to see how that unfurls. And my reaction to the revelation, to all that, when I posted that on Instagram, Zach Braff actually saw it and gave it a little like. So again, put a little pep in my step for the day, for sure. Yeah, man, I'm loving what they're doing with this season, what they've continued to do with this show. So I do hope that they do get a season 2. I don't know if one has been officially greenlit. I know they are already working on it. Contracts are signed and whatnot, as far as I understand. I just don't know if Hulu's given the go on it just yet. But ratings have been fantastic. Reviews have been fantastic for this season. So let's cross our fingers and hope the show survives like Dr. Cox will as well. Anyway, with that all said, let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, without all the edits we got to do to get this stuff up on YouTube, check it out over on Patreon. You also get it as soon as I'm done recording, and I try to do that with everything that I do here on the channel. Some shows you can get up to 4 weeks early, depending on what tier you're signed up for and what show you're looking at. This is a great way to support the channel. Help us do the things we do here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. And then also another way, let's get ready to hop into episode 9, My Celebration. Here we go.
One thing that hasn't changed in teaching hospitals, burnout still comes for all the interns.
You got any plans for the weekend?
I do, but you know who doesn't? Your patient in 402. She's very dead. Sign here.
Oh my God. Jeez, what a delivery.
I haven't seen the top half of a person in weeks.
It's one of the worst things about this job. Unless you're Winston.
Nothing but bottom halves.
Definitely going into proctology.
Dude, he's way too excited about that.
But just remember, difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations.
Did you get that from a greeting
Aw.
card?
I got it from those little lady chocolates with inspirational messages on the wrapper. Be the woman you know is inside of you.
Wow, you have shocking.
Hey, I have not seen her in a million years. Holy shit.
Dude, what in the actual heck? That girl was smoking. She was speaking to you.
Dude, I don't. What was the last thing I seen her in? I can't even tell you though, but the OC, man. The OC.
I'm a U fan and a Bulls fan. You're both in slumps, and I need one of y'all to win.
Hey, you're shoplifting.
I am not.
Yes.
I will though.
Maintenance guy and I had a great ritual when no one was around.
Be strong. You be strong. We got this.
Aw, it's such a different vibe than.
How have you been?
Good morning, Jordan.
Yes.
It's his mom's fault. She was genetically weak, too. I have Viking blood.
Oh, that must be nice for pillaging and whatnot.
It makes a lot of sense with the way she just kind of would strut around like she owns everything too.
Perry, you know very well that I have to get some blood work on you and check your SED rate and CRP. I also need to do a quick physical exam.
Do what I do. Picture Jamie, my personal trainer. It makes it way more tolerable.
Take your clothes off. And I'd like to see that picture of Jamie.
Mara put me into the zone of friends.
The friend zone. Asher, my boy, I've been there. It'll turn around.
It doesn't always turn around. That's not the best
I'm so glad
advice
all
right
my
there,
old
but
problems are behind me.
Good day, sir.
oh, yo,
In a suit.
finally,
It's
what
janitor.
the?
By janitor. Skadunko.
Whoa! Skadunk. Dude, he fucking anticipated the intro music. What powers has he gained? Does it come with the tux? Looking good though. God damn. God saving his ass for the last episode. Well, I mean, him and Jordan. Though with this storyline, I wouldn't be surprised if like next season we would see Jordan around a little bit longer. Or at least more frequently, maybe.
Wow. 30 years.
It's actually only been 17.
Well, then you have aged rather poorly.
Rude. He's looking fantastic.
See, you're not the only chief around here. You happen to be looking at the chief custodian of the Joint Commission.
You're on the Joint Commission.
Oh, wow.
I'll be in your office.
I changed the locks.
I changed them back.
Wow. The battle continues.
He's gonna be okay, right? The wedding's tomorrow.
Sweet girl, I wouldn't miss that wedding for anything.
My dad missed my wedding because his college swim team had a reunion.
Well, your parents aren't the best.
Know an ayahuasca shaman who could maybe make a dent in some of that trauma? Yesterday I heard my shrink mumble Jesus, so yeah, I should probably try that.
Then again, you know, going back to like the Jordan and the Cox and the janitor of it all and Carla, I think like a lot of the issues with getting this season together was scheduling as far as getting everybody back together, but because everybody was all in the middle of their own shows, but they had to get going on this, otherwise they'd lose it. But I think going into season 2, they've already been very strategic with everybody, or at least most of the people. So I think at least a lot of them will start seeing a little more frequently.
How about you hook a brother up and drop those digits into my sidekick? What's good?
You really gonna come at me with that?
That was terrible.
Let me guess. You had a lame ass flat top.
My flat top was awesome.
Bet you can't grow one now.
Oh God.
I lost some.
That was
baby.
brutal.
My flavor expired.
I know, it's adorable.
She knew exactly how that was going to go. She was just sitting back and waiting.
Dirk taught me what to say. Hey, shorty, you fine.
Nope, abort.
I don't think Perry respects you as a doctor. You know he's refusing any of the blood tests you ordered.
It's just a little prick and it lasts 2 minutes.
Oh, is that why Elliot left you?
Good. That was nice.
Long time no see.
I know, and I'm so grateful.
Will you accept the still mean and hot five?
Well,
Valid.
Hopeless, overwhelmed by death. My money's on TikTok, Dr. Snap first.
Oh my God, what is wrong
What
with
are you doing betting on them to
Farron Potter's about
break?
seconds away from dropping out of Hogwarts.
Dr. Kelsey used to leave business cards in my locker for strip clubs he thought could use a crying blonde. So I'm not going to bet against these kids. I'm going to help them.
Hell yeah.
I know it's been a really crappy day, but I want to try and get a dad to his daughter's wedding. Who's in?
I got a
I should have been a stripper.
Tried it. Not as fun as it sounds.
Of course.
What is going on? Do you not respect me as a doctor?
Oh, he's just in here. What are you doing?
Years and you finally get it. If you tap on the wall back there, you will find Kelso's secret stash of from the 30s. Have you ever watched a naughty movie set to old-timey piano music?
Nope.
Oh. Not ejected right out of that one.
Feel okay right now if I go ahead and get these tests and they tell me something different.
Oh, yeah,
That
he's...
all goes away.
I get it. Live in the bliss.
Positive headspace makes a complete difference. You're the one who taught me this. So you need to turn your whole attitude around.
It's that fear that's getting to him.
And you do respect me as a doctor.
If I started to respect you, well, I'd have to go ahead and have them drain all the blood out of me because dementia will have set in.
Except everything up until this point definitely says what you refuse to say. Oh my God, Turk, let it go.
It's 2000s guy.
I'm sorry. I know my husband came off a little creepy earlier.
He tried to pick me up.
Yeah, if I was trying to pick you up, you would have got picked.
Calm down.
This is
I think
going...
you're so lovely.
This
Let me
is...
stop you, okay? No judgment on your lifestyle.
Oh God, yeah, no.
Looking for a nice, sensitive guy who would rather watch a musical than a football game.
That's perfect!
Would you just please come upstairs with us? It'll only take a couple of minutes.
I'm gonna walk.
Guys, please, just tell her what you're trying to do. You're freaking her out.
Looks like we're gonna have to find another hot lady to have sex with us.
Are you out of your damn mind?
Okay, team, what's our goal?
I think he's actually trying to get her to say yes to him now. I think he's lost complete sight of why he started this to begin with.
Bowel obstruction. What do we need to do?
Get him to mobilize his intestines on his own?
Correct. And when will we know if that happens?
When he, as you will say, passes gas.
Everything comes down to poo.
Everything comes down to poo. I love it. What a callback. Aw.
I may be bitchy, but I love those children. Watch this. Tosh, your hair is trash today. Go fix yourself in the mirror, honey. You look like you spent the night on all fours.
Okay, vibes. I wish. Clock it.
Clog it?
What the fuck?
Still too stupid to see you plain old mean. Now watch me walk.
It was more like glide.
That's a toaster.
I know it's a toaster. Could I turn it into an exploding toaster? Yes, have done many a time.
Why?
Mostly to avoid paying debt. With compressed oxygen, this is basically a bomb.
That's very true.
Get rid of all those open containers. Cutting down on rats by 10% always helps.
You know what? I don't believe you're on the Joint
Okay.
Commission for 1 second.
Come on. Oh God, we're back at this now.
Hello, Joint Commission. Please listen closely as our menu has changed. For movie times, press 1. For 2, press 5.
I just want to say one thing I learned after the fact, especially after my rewatch, was that for him, a lot of the times, his ad libs would be so much funnier than what they wrote. They stopped writing his dialogue. They would just write Neil Flynn says something funny and then let him just rattle off multiple takes. And a lot of the bloopers for the previous seasons are just him rapid firing different little responses.
You walk away from me. Yeah, I care about this place. Blonde doctor, bald doctor. Todd didn't like him.
Now we wait for what, Tosh?
We wait for him to toot. Was that good?
It was absolutely horrible.
Oh, Dr. Reed!
I liked it. Oh.
Finally, something I hadn't seen on my interns' faces in a long time. A little joy.
Wait, what's happening?
Shit.
Complete heart block. Set up transvenous pacing wire.
Dad?
But it never seems to last around here. These test results didn't help.
Oh no. Shit.
You were right. I dialed in the positive thinking, got off my ass even.
Oh God. We gotta drag him down from this high.
I'm back, baby. Go ahead and give me the good news.
Perry, unfortunately, your test results weren't what we were hoping for.
Fuck.
I'm not sure why, but the treatment isn't working.
I'll be damned.
Fuck off with that shit, man. Letting him get his spirits soaring through. And I get that. A positive outlook goes a long way because it, being positive, feeling positive, let your body, your brain, like, produce all the right chemicals to help de-stress you, which, has a trickle-down effect across the entire body. I get it. But then you just have that fucking pop, and you just come crashing down, like just completely 180ing. It's like a fucking rubber band. We'll see what happens, man. I mean, the same thing was going on for the interns as well. We thought they had to win and then just right back the other way. Completely rebounded. It's fucking heartbreaking, man.
Morning. You get your test results back?
Not yet.
Why not?
Oh, not telling her.
What's happening here?
I was making breakfast.
Jesus, Perry. Well, cream, please.
I wasn't really awake yet, so I had no idea what Dr. Cox meant when he texted me, "Tell her nothing."
Oh.
Good morning, sunshine.
Now I get it.
How did you get in here?
Jimmy, your door open.
And now I gotta hire a man who knows how to use tools to fix that.
Lie, but make it believable.
I'm afraid of confronting people.
Too real.
Oh, woof.
Why don't you grow a pair? Get dressed. You got to drive me home. I Ubered here because I'm still a little buzzy from my morning coffee.
Uncovered a heart condition that luckily is very treatable.
God, it's just one thing after the other.
You really gonna make me do the bad news? I know it's your daughter's wedding day, but that pacemaker needs to go in today.
You guys did a great job treating Mr. Jensen, so I want a woo. I'm not feeling it.
D-Train, come on.
Woo.
Yeah, that's all we can muster right now, man.
Sorry you guys couldn't get your patient to the wedding.
And
nothing. Being nice.
Oh, look at that.
Why can't we just have the wedding here? I'm not taking him to the OR for a few hours.
Have the wedding in this hospital? That's disgusting.
we got married in this hospital, Kevin.
That's true.
If you guys need any help, just let me know.
He's trying so hard to be in.
Nice. It's like that. I'm going back to being a bitch.
How dare you judge me right now? I'm trying.
Why doesn't Jordan know about your test results?
Same reason I watch the Michael Jordan documentary 8 minutes at a time on the toilet, so she never sees me tear up.
Oh.
I need to be strong and invulnerable. The same thing you always wanted me to be for you. And I don't mind when she does it because on occasion, she lets me have sex with her. Go ahead and act like you're saying this for the first time and I'll be prepared to be strong.
I will not lie, but I will perform.
There you go.
I took solace in the fact that the interns had finally gotten a win.
And by the power vested in...
Aww. Cute.
It's easy to get used to the feeling that the hospital is a place where only bad things happen. So if you can make something beautiful happen there, it really makes a difference. Elliot had shown them how to find light in the darkness.
Oh.
As fun as this was, it was time to perform.
Honey, I can always tell when you're getting emotional and don't.
Even as a patient, you teach me how to be a better doctor.
Nailed it.
You are welcome.
Oh, yeah, she sees right through. Yeah. She is
my
not.
BS detector is
Yeah.
beeping louder than when you say you like to hear my dreams. He's mean to me in my dreams.
Same.
12 summers at theater camp, and that's the best you can do?
I think you botched it, sir.
I love the way you see me, and I didn't want to lose that.
I've always seen you as a whiny baby man. Why don't you let me be the strong one for once?
Aww.
Okay.
He's just
If you
taking
stay
it
this
in.
any longer, we're going to have to start charging you.
I just want what you guys have.
You don't have the pain threshold.
Yeah, no. Not for that.
Oh, hey, this is a different toaster that I got for you as a gift. Don't plug it in here. Wait till you get home.
No, thank you.
Well, I'll just put it under your car.
Run away.
That one's a bomb.
Hi, I'm
Charlie.
JD. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Officially.
you. Oh, right.
Oh, they are too perfect for each other right now, man.
Time to holla at her.
Hey,
No,
if you're
no,
free
no, no,
later,
no.
How do you
Wait.
feel about maybe
Okay,
being
actually.
my +1 to a complete stranger's wedding reception?
That was actually pretty good. Get it.
Second from the right. I'd love to be her bad decision for the evening.
Second from the right's been eyeing me since the ceremony. Take notes.
Wow, nice.
She just took your girl.
Come on, you stand.
Oof.
How about you? Do you want to dance?
I don't really dance.
Cool.
Oh, where the fuck did this come from? What?
I really like you. I have since day one. I just think you're really sweet and funny, and I think you deserve someone who also thinks that. And that's this lady.
Oh, where the fuck did that come from? Let's go, though. What? Have I been blind the entire time?
Photo booth.
When that photo booth be knocking, don't come a knocking.
We're super close. It won't be awkward.
Wow, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
What was she like in bed? God, you are wound so tight. I'm getting you a drink. What do you want?
Don't say appletini.
A man beer, please.
Man beer, great.
That was smooth. Yeah. You want me to sneak you an appletini?
I was just about to text you.
Oh, he's already on it.
People up.
Yo, god damn.
That's the thing about our world. No matter how hard it gets, we're here for each other. We pick each other up, cry with each other, or even make some bad decisions.
Oof.
Even though I was only pretending to like what tasted like the urine of a large bear.
Aww. Oh.
I have to go check on a patient. It's kind of important.
Aww.
Call me later.
I'll call you later.
Don't meet anyone.
Did you exchange
Dr. Cox
numbers?
asked me to come back to Sacred Heart and make a difference, and I don't know yet if I have.
I think you have, man.
But as I look back at my students,
Aww.
my friends, I felt such gratitude for the difference this job had made in me. And now it was time to show up for the man who could finally admit he needed me. Sorry, that wasn't for you.
Oh, God, are you? No, bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah. Rude. That was such a beautiful way to end everything. Everything's not perfect, but everybody's still there for each other. And that's just the best you can hope for sometimes, man. That you have a support structure to lean on. You've got people there through thick and thin. Even when you get good news and when you get bad, and when sometimes you can turn some bad news into maybe a little bit better of a day. Keep it from tanking everything else. There's a lot of defeat in this episode, and I think like they found some really fun light in the darkness, as he put it, by the end of it all. But yeah, that Tosh thing, the fuck? That was really cute. I just didn't see that coming at all. Blindsided by it. The Blake thing in Amara, yeah, they've teased that a little bit previously, so a drunken little romp. Not surprised.
So you're just going to leave without saying goodbye?
I was hoping to.
I left a list of things that need fixing with this young man. I would like you to meet my son.
Wait, what? They've had such a great relationship so far, unless it's all a ruse.
Excuse me? Are you calling my boy a nepo
Oh,
baby?
God, and now he ruined it. No,
You
no!
don't think I can get my own job? Oh, you're gonna pay for this.
There you go. Order restored.
I thought we got this.
Oh.
We don't got this.
Wow. Walked around. Just off into the fucking smoke. Like the fucking demon he is. What What a lovely little end to the season. Order restored. God, I'm so glad. Hold up. Has it been greenlit? No announcement still yet. I know they have plans and they're already working on where they'll go from there, as well as scheduling. So everything, should they get the green light, is primed to go. Who we'll see back and whatever, who knows? I know for a fact they've said that John C. McGinley, Dr. Cox, would be available for more episodes in season 2. And that was the plan. This time was around because he was already in the middle of another show when they had to get shooting, so he could only be in the amount that he was in. I think with Judy it was the same thing also for Carla. So I would imagine that I think a lot more once they have a longer leadway. And I think also because Bill Lawrence is also the head on the other show as well, scheduling would work out a little bit more cleanly with this in mind, because I think this was like everything else was just already bricked in, and then this just kind of had to fall where it fell. So I think from everything that I've seen so far, I said that at least more people would be able to appear more frequently next season, most notably Dr. Cox, as his is kind of this as we've seen by the end of this, it's going to be this longer haul journey. It's not perfect. It's not clean. It's not going to be, not with the diagnosis that he's got. But, even though we don't always get good news, it can always be worse. Well, okay. Sometimes it can't. That was, I don't know why I said that. That was dumb as hell. It could definitely be worse. For sure. Jordan was a delightful little surprise. I'm glad that we got to see her in here. One thing I didn't know while watching the original show back in the day was that she was actually, I think, Bill Lawrence's wife, and still currently is. So I did expect her to pop up eventually, but goddamn, she did kind of pop up there like a jump scare, save both her and janitor for the final episode. God, the revelation that the janitor that's been here, the JD's had this perfect relationship with up until this point. The complete opposite of his pre-existing relationship. And by the end of this, the revelation that he's OG janitor's son, he completely wrecked it. The implication, even though it's not exactly what he meant, it completely derailed everything they got. So I'm excited for if and when we get season 2 to see that him pick up the family business of fucking with JD. Especially if we get to see more Neil Flynn. I would hope that we would get to, especially since he's on the Joint Commission. So he's like, everybody's leveled up, even the janitor, and into a space where he's still untouchable. Like this JD still can't do anything to him, can't whatever. He's forced to coexist in this a little like at arm's length kind of way now. That's just so much fun. Jordan breaking into JD's house, like all the Jordanisms all throughout this it's just so Jordan coded. Like like the returns for every character felt so natural, felt so clean, and I loved it throughout all of this. And I like that while we're hopeful, we're still hitting these little road bumps, those emotional little hurdles, because that's life sometimes. Sometimes, as much as you think you got this under control or you got clouds under your feet and you're walking on sunshine, sometimes something will come and trip you up, but it doesn't mean it's going to necessarily, it doesn't mean that it has to defeat you. And I like that we approach this after this long season, in universe, this long season, these long days with the new interns, and everything is just beating everybody down. But our uppers, our leaders here, whether it be Elliot, whether it be JD, Turk, Carla, whoever, hell, even the nurses at the desk, and the whole thing with Dr. Park also trying to entertain the idea of being nice. I like how he's not like a cookie cutter Cox replacement or anything like that. And he's had some development, of course, over the course of this as well. And I like his little softening. And by the end of this too, when we all go out to kind of try to shake off the funk that has been following us around throughout all these little these little defeats, these little hurdles, these little stumbles, these potholes in our journey. Like when they were like, thought they were making some progress with this bride's father, hoping to get him out of the hospital in time for the wedding. Everything looked like it was on the upturn after a very long stint of burnout and defeats and whatnot. And you're like, oh yes, let's get some pep, let's get some excitement, woohoo! Just like with Dr. Cox, and then they found heart disease, and it's just like, ooh. And they were able to fix it with the pacemaker. Buddy had to stay here at the hospital, so they ended up. How'd they circumvent that? They had the wedding here. I like that they referenced Carla's wedding. I like a lot of callbacks in this too, from Jordan to everything comes down to Pooh, and then their wedding, and just a bunch of fun stuff. By the end of the day, it's just trying to hang on to that light and not being consumed by the overwhelming pull of the darkness when you're in a situation like this, because there's the serious things at every turn, at every corner, and it can be very challenging. It can be very suffocating. It's just overwhelming. I feel like everybody feels burnout in their jobs, but I feel like with everything that is on your shoulders in a hospital, I can only imagine it being exponentially worse, especially considering a lot of the time you're not, when you're off, you're not even really off completely, which is wild, man. It's just like a commendable effort that goes into all of that. And I like the way that everybody's kind of rallied together, everybody worked through this. And then we also have on the cusp of all of this, we've got Jessica Bielsen. That's her name. That is her name, right? It is Bielsen, right? Fuck. Okay. OC cast, because I know that was her. Rachel Bielsen. I was close. I almost got it. Yeah, her popping up in here as our new potential love interest there towards the end was a delightful little surprise, bumping into her at the gift shop as JD once again is trying to nick something. And she is just absolutely perfect for him. And because he's JD, Turk tries to go in and help him land the plane. And then Turk starts to take it as a challenge because he approaches her in the way that he would approach somebody back in the day, completely misfires, and then goes pure creep mode, trying to repair his ego. And then Carla gets involved and the misunderstanding continues to grow. That was such a beautiful little bit. But yeah, she's like the man she describes she's after is like exactly JD. And he didn't hear that. He doesn't know that. And God, I think if he just ordered an appletini, I think that would have even worked for him at the bar as well. Just an all-around fantastic little button at the end of the episode. I think where we're at with this storyline, I think showing where we were from the first episode to where we are now is a nice transitionary point, a nice place to stop for right now and revisit and grow. And just I loved watching the interns grow throughout all this. I didn't mind the interns that were introduced in the latter seasons of Scrubs originally. I liked seeing JD take the role of teacher and everybody else in that capacity. But in such a short span of time, I feel like I'm so much more connected to this group. I really like their trials, their tribulations, their personalities, the way they bump and grind against one another. Phrasing as they are bumping and grinding by the end of this episode in various different ways. But God, like the will they won't they with Amara and Asher, and then everything else, just the way they all just kind of I don't know, we're working through their own little relationships. So Blake being humbled and coming down, opening up, and then Tosh making real connections outside of just her social media following and all that. Amara experiencing the world. Asher just trying to find a life, find something here. And, he thought that would be with Amara. And, they had that crush there early on. And then Tosh came in here out of left field and stole the lightning right then and there. As Amara's off, it's just not that time. It's not the right moment for her, especially considering where she came from and what, the life she's led up to this point. And we talked about that already at a good length. And I don't know. I can't recall any moments where I got like that feeling from Tosh though earlier on. So that did definitely catch me off guard a little bit. Unless if I go back and rewatch some stuff, some things click a little more intimately. But that honestly, it took me aback. And she was so very vulnerable. Very like, you could tell she was like, she tried to play it off like she was under the influence, but she hadn't even drunk anything yet. That was really cute. And then I don't know, that was a nice little like band-aid on the Amara running off with Blake shit. And JD and Elliot both are starting to hit that phase where they're ready to move on as well. I think JD's, especially now, is finally coming to terms with that and is ready to take that next step, especially after that conversation with Carla. And then equally with Elliot, she has been, dating, seeing them move on their lives and try to find something for them now is nice. Because even like at their ages, man, sometimes when things don't work out, like you could be dating into your 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever, and I like that they're really highlighting that because their relationship didn't work out. So they get to explore these things like what is dating at this day and age, at that age. And I love the way they've been really just being very careful with it and respectful with it. And I don't know, hopeful at the end of the day too. I love that's just the vibe of this entire season has been hope. And then I guess like that's the whole vibe of the show in general, like the ethos of it is that in the end of the day, when there's darkness in the world and we can't save everybody, we can at least try to maintain and hold on to that light, those around us, and be there in the best way we can. And that's just the show, man. It's just like, it's hands down one of my favorite series ever. And I think this season came back swinging in a big, bad, beautiful way that honors and continues that legacy better than I've seen a lot of things. I'd put this up there with like, as far as like something coming back and giving something new blood, like Cobra Kai, I'd put it up there like with that. Obviously this isn't like reinventing the wheel. This is really just a proper continuation in a way. I don't know. I love it. I love what they're doing. As far as like revival series goes, I think this is one of the best ones, if not the best one I've seen. And I hope we get a season 2, and I'll be there to check that out if we do. So yeah, anyway, that's all I got for this one, guys. What'd you think? How did you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out Lily Chen's son, Kiana Chanel, McGreg, Angela Burr, Calvin Brindley, Sleepy Bastard, Theodore Wolf, Denise Mauricio, Ariat Coyote, and Ty Lund. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors on the channel, helping sponsor and support the rescues that I take care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help with all that. And as always, I would give you a special thank you to all of our channel legends. Without you guys, we would not be able to do what we do over here. You and the patrons allow us to do so much of what we do with the getting help with the editing, beating back the copyright claims and strikes and stuff when that stuff happens, and just doing the best we can to bring as much of this to you guys here on YouTube as we can, because at the end of the day, without you guys, we would not be here. Thank you guys as well. And yeah, just remember that sometimes you can't do this all on your own. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.